Yeah. I should be downtown whipping on the way to you.
Yes, and they won. That was incredible.
You got something that
That
belongs
was
to
an incredible
me.
game we just watched.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really was. How the Paxters were down 19 and right at the Masters.
The Paxters are one of my
Yeah.
least favorite teams. It's so fun to cheer for them.
Yeah, the Paxters are great, especially Andrew Bronis.
Adrian Bronis used to pay for the Charms.
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to pay for the
Welcome back to the
Charms.
SourceFed podcast. My name is Candace Carzales, and
New idea.
who else is here?
I've been
That's
working. I'm
Joe.
William Haynes. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm
And
William
that's
Haynes.
Samantha.
And I'm Candace.
I've been
Samantha.
working here.
Right.
I've been working here at SourceFed since like literally the days it opened. And I just want to be honest. None of the hosts have ever done cocaine and then walked on and did some shit. And I'm saying, let's be the first ones.
Are you saying that the cocaine we did a couple minutes ago doesn't count?
It
and
doesn't.
we should choose a different time?
It doesn't because we bought that cocaine from non-Colombians.
Do you
Okay.
think,
It's not real.
do you think that the Red Bull will affect the cocaine?
See, a lot of people don't know is that Red Bull has pain receptors in it called oxalamatose, and those have nothing to do with the opioids
That's-
inside the cocaine.
I don't mean to smash your bit, but it sounds made up.
So he
I
said,
could have you fucking done with.
he said a
what do you think that means?
Sobidos or something.
I'm gonna call ice on your ass.
Those are only in Why is ICE so close to ISIS? They should have made
It's
it
the
a
same
different
shit.
thing.
It's American ISIS. It's
different.
American ISIS.
Go ahead. I just thought of something real
That was
quick.
that
Oh,
was
I was
pretty
thinking
clever.
about
Yeah.
ices, like
Icy.
icy the drink that they
Ooh.
call Slurpees now, but ices.
Yeah.
I prefer Slurpee to the term icy. I don't like when I was in school and they were like, "Do you want an icy?" I'd be like,
Right.
"I would like a Slurpee."
Does Target still sell ices, like icy brand ices, or do they not do that anymore? I have
Does-
to make a quick phone call.
Okay.
That's fine. We'll
if
let
you
you
have
go.
to go.
Okay.
I'll
Will,
take my
you ever
first
have a
sip.
high C icy?
Yeah, a high C icy. That
It's
totally
pretty
exists
good,
too.
right?
Yeah, I like high C shit.
Too much sugar in there.
But
Getting a phone call.
You got a phone call? Let me just I can.
Hello?
Hey, Mike, it's Candace.
What's up, Candace? It's Mike.
Hey, I was just wondering, what are you up to today? I'm kind of bored right now, and I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out. I don't know. I'm sitting near Will, and I'm just like, I'd rather hang out with somebody else, you know?
That's cool. I'm doing a podcast right now, but we could probably wrap this up early. Chris,
Can we wrap?
we wrap this up? If I'm going to hang out with Candace?
Okay.
Did you get a haircut?
So is this so we can hang out later, Mike?
We can hang out later. I'm supposed to have plans with Sophia, but I'll just blow her off like always.
Oh, Sophia's standing.
Okay,
over
great.
there.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll see you later then. Have a great podcast.
Okay, I'm hearing everyone's voice at once.
Okay, great.
It's like a magic eye for your ears.
Thanks, guys. Sorry I had to make that call. I was
was talking to my mom.
my friend.
Yeah.
Mike.
You were talking to your mom?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
Yeah. I haven't been home to the Bay Area in a while. I would like to.
Why haven't you been home?
I just been busy. You know what I'm
That
saying?
sounds like an
Right.
excuse that your mom wouldn't like.
No, she likes it. My mom prefers me to be busy. 100%.
Over visiting her?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know why. So I'm
never-
honoring my mother by
never-
not being around.
I've never been to the Bay Area. I'd like to go. I haven't been. I feel like I haven't
You've
been.
never been to San Francisco?
No. I need to go.
You never
wanna
been on
go.
Castro Street?
No.
Tell
I hear
Candace
there's
where-
there's a pizza place where it's all blind people that serve the pizza.
Oh, you're talking
Or
about
deaf
Pizza Hut.
people. It's deaf people. Sorry.
Wait, there's a deaf place?
It's all
You can't. I don't think that
That's
works the other way
different,
around.
but I knew what I was trying to say. But it's
Is that
so
for
there's
real?
like this place in San Francisco, and it's all so I guess you I don't know. Supposedly the service is great, and you I don't know. They have like the sign
haven't told
language
me
you can
anything.
use.
Okay.
It's just cool, and I was just thinking about that.
So it's like if
sorry,
you're-
I said blind. It
if
was
you're
a
deaf,
mistake.
it's not
you're deaf-
offensive if it's a
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you said it on purpose, then it'd be
That'd
offensive.
be messed up.
Yeah.
So if you're deaf, you can go there?
You can go there if you're deaf or if you're not deaf.
and it's
Only
like-
those two things.
It's like you can figure it out.
You can go there
Anyone
no matter
can go
who
there.
you are.
Anyone
Anybody
can be a
go there.
patron.
I want to go to one of those meme restaurants, you know?
Meme restaurants?
No, not meme restaurants.
Where just
definitely not
Pepe the
that.
Frog does pizza?
Where every couple minutes somebody comes and shows you something.
Sam would work there.
Sam would work there. He'd
Did
be
you
great.
see this new meme that came out today?
I
The
would
waiter
never
just
eat
comes
that.
up with their
Yeah.
phone.
No, I
Check
want to go
this
to one of
out.
those mean ones. You know, like they have them in Chicago.
They like treat you like crap.
They treat you like shit. They talk smack.
There's this one.
I'm into that.
There's this one. I don't remember what it's called. Sorry. I'm really doing a good job at explaining stuff. But there's this one in Columbus, and I would pass by, and people would be wearing like these large brown paper bag hats on their head, and supposedly they just like they treat you like crap,
And
but
they write
like,
shit on it.
They like shame you.
Yeah. They write shit on it like this asshole's a loser and he
Yeah.
loves chicken tenders because losers love chicken tenders.
But it's like, why? I'm like, that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to go to one of those fucking restaurants. Give me my fucking cheeseburger. Don't make fun of what I'm ordering. Like,
that's any other cheeseburger place.
Don't
and then
make
they
fun
like.
of my ordering.
I don't know. It's
I know what you mean.
It seems dumb.
I hate it when I go to the grocery store and the person checking me out has any comment on anything I purchased. I don't give a shit. Like,
You make me not want to buy personal things.
Yeah.
Wait. Why do you want to go to these mean
I'm
restaurants?
fine with that because like that's themed. If I know I'm gonna be get mean to, then I'm like, okay, I know what I'm going into. But they're like, oh, you like grapes? Yes, I like grapes.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Oh, I see you have grapes. That is kind of going back to the other thing. That's weird to pay for that.
It is weird.
Like,
And
how-
it's probably not that cheap of food.
Right.
Like thinking about it.
It's the experience.
What is it called? It's called Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah, I've been to two of
That's-
them. I've been to one in
have?
Florida and one in Boston, I think.
Do you think you
Why?
could work at
'Cause
one
it's
if you
fun.
tried?
I think
Is it fun?
It says something about like the patrons. That's like how even keel does your life have to be to
Yeah.
be like I need to get like torn down. Everything
eat.
is fine. I'd love to get torn down today if I could.
I really don't mind. I wish that you could go to a room and just get roasted, like, cause like it's sometimes
you can sit
need
next
it.
to me.
Yeah, exactly. I think I have enough friends that will do that shit for me. But like sometimes, you know, it might be late at night. Some people go to strip clubs. I go to roast myself clubs.
I wanna read Yelp reviews for Dick's Last Resort.
Please do
Yeah,
that.
like,
Should I
that's,
find them right
that's
now?
worth
They were
looking up on your phone.
Too nice to me. I didn't like it.
They didn't slap me. I wanted them to slap me.
They gave me a plate of fries and no one laid a finger on my face. It was horrible.
No one laid a finger on my face. I really
like
wanted
it
to get that smile smirk slapped off my shit.
Where should Candace go when she visits the Bay Area for the first time?
If you go to the Bay Area for the first time, I don't know, just go somewhere. Go to Berkeley.
No, you have to.
If you had
being
really good
from
grades,
there-
you could have gone to Berkeley. You fit
All
in
right,
there.
they have 3 stars.
I'm from there.
3 stars
I like
on
all
Yelp.
of it.
The price range goes from $11 to $30, and
Ooh, what's $30?
you know, somebody said if you can't take a joke or get offended too easily, this is not the place for you. If you are looking for a really fun time, then this is. Oh, and it went to the app, so I'm gonna have to wait.
Wait, do you have the app?
The Dick's Last Resort app?
Oh, they have an app for their own
No.
place.
The Yelp app. I keep forgetting I downloaded it, so I keep looking online, and then I need. Okay, great. It opened on the app. Great.
Here we go.
Okay, so here are the reviews.
Continuing
My
on.
burger was so ginormous that I split it with him, and we both left so stuffed.
With the waiter?
I don't know. It just says him. So
Ew.
Too vague?
very vague.
Too vague to be helpful?
I'm trying to get Yelp
I get the
famous.
here's a critical review. We got 1 star for Dick's Last Resort. I get the concept of the restaurant, the idea of banter or being belittled by the staff.
I
And
get
it
it.
could possibly be fun if you get a great waiter. What I have a problem with is using the restaurant's concept to be uselessly lazy. The menu doesn't have any description or ingredients on it, but don't bother asking. Our table didn't have a beer menu, but our waitress just shrugged her shoulders and walked away. A much better solution would be to make fun of me for being one of those needy, pain-in-the-ass customers, then answering my questions.
You're going to tell the dickhead how to be a dickhead?
Yeah.
That's not a great experience.
Other complaints.
I see where this person is coming from because I agree. Like sometimes you want to know what's in it, but this ain't the place for that. Go to
No.
Subway, motherfucker.
Yeah, go belittle the sandwich artist.
Okay, let's check out
Can we pause for our
Jalen.
sponsor real quick before the
Okay.
second one?
Okay.
I just want to pause for our sponsor, So-Curly Lorena. It's a beauty blog by Sophia Lorena.
We love her here.
If
She's
you
a
want-
good pal and a wonderful woman.
All the time you might be going around with issues with my hair isn't the way I want it to be. But at so-curlylorena.com, you can find out everything you need to know.
Back to you, Candace.
Come over
All
here,
right,
Sophia,
thank
and say something.
So Jalen R
She said no.
said, "This used to be one of my favorite places. why. But since then, I felt like it's gone a bit downhill.
They're nice to me every time I come in now.
Service is very subpar, and yes, they say and do messed up stuff to you. Like make you wear an insulting hat. But it's all in good fun, and honestly, it's just funny to see what other people are subjected
I'm not into the
to.
hat. I'm not into the hat. I went to a youth center when I was a kid. I used to work there, and sometimes when you were being mean, they would give you the hater helmet. I was not into that. I only had the hater helmet once, and they would take a picture of you too.
Can you describe what the hater helmet looked like, please?
Imagine if there was a Darth Vader piñata, and the hat that would go on to Darth Vader, they were just, oh, this comes off, and they use it as a hater helmet.
I think that's very funny.
Yeah, it was funny. I would do it to someone else that wasn't me.
I think.
Please continue.
I think Terry S. wrote a review for the wrong restaurant. She said, "Great people, strong drinks, relax and enjoy." I think that's
Strong
the
drinks.
wrong.
From I Hate Myself 23-4.
Yeah, I think that's the wrong.
You know what's a fun activity to do? Leave a positive review for this podcast on some different establishments' Yelp.
If you can.
So go to like a Dick's Sporting Goods and be like, I love the SourceFed podcast so much, especially that one with Candace and Will.
Yeah, and Mike Chalone.
2 stars.
Yeah, I really want you to do that. I need good reviews on places like Subway.
Please review Will as a person on different establishments'
Please,
Yelps. And
please.
then
Ashley's Furniture.
anyone. Urban Home. And then screenshot them and tweet them to Will and
Please.
also BCC
Please.
me, please.
I just really need these. I really need these. I need it bad.
Here's a review. Sorry.
Same place?
Same place. Sorry, guys. This is the last one.
No, this is a good bit. I like it.
All right. This is for Dick's Last Resort in Vegas, by the way. That's the Dick's.
It's the
I'm looking
flagship.
at.
It's the
Richard?
flagship.
And this guy didn't know that it was a insult.
Oh.
So his review. We ended up here to try it and see. Poor beer selection, bad service, rude bartenders. Vegas has many better options. Explore the city, but don't stop by this place. Not worth your time or money. Go somewhere else.
Oh, that's great.
just didn't
Please,
know.
dude, please keep this going. Because the people who don't know what it is, that's gold. That's the reason Yelp was invented for
Yeah.
these people.
Yeah, I find it interesting that he didn't know. There wasn't a sign that's like, you know,
There are many signs.
Yeah.
You have to be observant.
yeah, I get it. Sometimes I don't feel like reading either.
It's also like, it looks like a pretty safe bet if you're just with your family. I think originally we went there in Orlando, I want to say, on a trip to like Disney World or whatever. And we went in because it just looked like a place a family would go.
Yeah.
And then we figured out halfway through the meal that we were being insulted. And we're like, oh, yeah, we get it.
Wait, it's the first time your first interaction wasn't like a tip off?
I don't remember if we went in there knowing exactly what it was, but like we figured it out. You know, I was like maybe 9 or 10.
Oh, they've
We
had these for a
figured
while.
it out
Oh,
eventually.
I thought
Yeah.
this was a new thing.
No, people been dicks forever.
Can I open one of these in California? Mm-hmm. I gotta get rich first. That's what I noticed. I was watching this video this weekend at T.I. at his own restaurant having a great time, and I realized I need to have my own restaurant so I can sit there and
Is it
just
called like
sit.
TI or TI Fridays?
T.I. Fridays. You should have just bought a T.I. Friday. T.I. Fridays. Yeah.
He had most of the work done for him.
Yeah. No, it was his own shit, and it was a typhoon there.
What is his restaurant called?
I don't know. I need to look it up. All I'm saying is I want my own restaurant with like a balcony where I can
Will?
sit there and drink wine.
Your mic is too close to your face.
I don't believe in Mike too close to face disease.
You're like hurting my ears. They're bleeding. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm trying to like get into it. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of food would you have at your own personal TI Fridays?
First off, don't come to my fucking shit unless you're gonna get cheesecake. Don't come to my goddamn
only cheese-
motherfucking restaurant.
It's only cheesecake.
I mean, that's the first thing you have. That's the first thing that goes on your fucking
so
plate.
it's like a bag. Ooh, quirky restaurant. Dessert before dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
So like instead of putting water out for people, you
Yeah.
just give them cheesecake regardless.
You want to drink some nasty ass tap water we got out the back? No, I'm saying this like, and if you don't want to order the cheesecake, I'll just give you a little piece on the plate. You ever been to Chevy's and they'll give you that little corn? Yellow corn on the side of it? I'm gonna just give you a little bit of cheesecake.
Do you want to talk about that one time where I watched you eat cheesecake with your hands in a parking lot?
I mean, we were at the
Were you
bar.
like really hungry? You really needed sweets. You had
just
a
like-
sugar low. You didn't want to pass out.
No, it
You
was
have
just.
diabetes.
We were at the bar and everybody's like, "Ooh, drink it." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't really participate in this." And I'm like, "Fuck it, we're going to the Ralph's next door."
You guys want a party? Follow me to Ralph's.
And no fork, just put my hand in there and ate it. And
Oh.
what's sad is I do that often.
What is often?
Like
weekly?
when it's necessary. Like
No. You can't
when
say
it's necessary,
both of those-
you
I mean-
shove your hand in a whole cheesecake.
I mean, yeah.
Is that?
It was just a slice, but anytime I want to eat cheesecake and I like don't have the utensils, I'm not gonna just not do it.
When was the last time you had cheesecake?
Without
Ooh,
utensils.
definitely within the past week. Without utensils, it was definitely in the past month. That's my shit. All right.
Why not? Knowing that you run into a situation where you eat cheesecake without utensils so often,
Yeah.
why not just start carrying around plastic utensils in your court?
What am I, some kind of priss?
No, but
Is that
I'm
a
saying
word? I don't even know. I just made that up.
I think it is, but I forgot what it was in reference to.
Yeah. What's the word for someone who's like a not cool?
Oh, like a priss.
Yeah, like a priss.
Oh, you're thinking
You
of
never
priss.
know though. When you say words, you'll find out hours later they're like actually priss is a word used to condemn the racial tensions.
So-Curly
Well,
Lorena is our sponsor this week, and we just want to say that it's a
Great
blog.
15% off on the first couple blogs
It's
you
about
read.
hair. It's about fashion.
New York
Let me
Times
tell you,
says
Sophia's got
#1.
it all.
Do you have curls? You probably look like shit if you're not reading this blog.
You look like shit unless you're going to Sophia.com.
I'll be dead honest with you, and you have a problem, you could say it to my face.
So-Curly Lorena, LORENA.com.
Please do. She's
hey,
working
real
on a book.
quick. What would you have at your restaurant? What kind of food would you have at your restaurant, Mike?
I bet it would be calzones. Does anyone have a laugh track?
I don't like that.
Okay, I would love to
I
do.
want
dude,
like the real truth answer. I want the deep answer. You know, I want the answer that says, "Hey, I'm Mike. This is the food I love." And I'm saying this while I look at my phone because I was hoping to have. Here, I do have it. Okay, say something funny again.
my restaurant, Mike Falzone's restaurant, it would probably be full of calzones.
I didn't have a laugh track, but I did have my rap horn.
If someone brought that to a
Available.
stand-up
Wait.
show you were doing,
Wait. You can make your own sounds. So I'll just do my own recording.
It should be your voice
of laughing.
doing the
I'll go,
whole-
ah, ha, 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 ha. Hold on. How do I record?
What program is this?
you could use a
Well,
voice memo.
It's called ham horn.
Okay, did you find this on
I'm gonna record. Everybody be quiet.
Okay, go
Lorena.
ahead.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, this is gonna be a
Okay.
good podcast. now.
So can you tell your calzone thing again?
I just wanted to say, Candace asked me what kind of food I would have at my own
Yeah,
restaurant.
what would you have at your own restaurant? I would love to know more about you, Mike.
Well, of course, you know my name is Mike Falzone. That's my God-given
Oh,
name.
wow.
So I'd probably have calzones there. Thank you, Candace.
Oh, you can on that app you can record something and put it in there.
Did you think that was my own voice right now?
Wait, that wasn't you saying that?
That could be anybody.
That sounds
That's
like
Matt,
you.
Matt
I
Lieberman's
just
laugh.
recorded it in front of you.
I was looking at my phone.
What were you looking at that took you that far?
I have a voice app too. It's a voice synthesizer app, but I don't know how to fucking use it. I was trying to do it, then I realized I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm sorry.
You can't open an app for the first time and think that it's just
This is
gonna
the
be fun.
third time I've opened it.
All
Thank
the
you very
tutorial
much.
pages are popping up on this
That's
app.
I get 10 minutes to use it, and once I realized that, I closed it and only opened it once after that, and again today. So thank you very much for busting me the fuck out.
Oh my gosh.
This
Will,
is your
you
fault.
My
are-
new
Will,
mixtape
you-
is out on Spotify and iTunes.
I love it.
The
when
Rise.
Will is so funny.
Thank you. That's what
Is
they
this
all
not-
say.
Should I retire this bit?
I don't think so, not yet.
Well, we don't retire bits on SourceFed.
Oh, okay.
I would absolutely love to have a food truck one day. I'm always enamored by the idea of grilled cheese trucks.
You've seen John
Yeah.
Favreau's Chef?
What?
John Favreau's Chef movie?
No.
That's about
Yeah.
a food truck, a man who quits his
Business.
chef job. It's because it's owned by somebody else. And
Is
he
he a
says,
fancy chef?
F this. He wants to do fancy, cool shit. his own stuff, but the boss is like, you gotta stick to this shit. He gets a bad review from a restaurant reviewer and the restaurant reviewer is like, I expected more from the chef. He always makes the same shit. And
I didn't know the bartender was gonna be rude.
Jon Favreau is like, are you kidding me right now? It was my boss's fault. So he quits his job, starts a food truck, making Cuban sandwiches.
Ooh.
Sofia Vergara's in the movie. Hey, shout out, girl.
Speaking of Sophia,
That was my accent.
that was the best timed one.
Speaking of Sophia, Lorena.
So-curly Lorena.com is a beauty blog
Seriously,
for
though.
curly hair.
Just go look at it. I took some of the pictures on the website. Please.
That's a humble brag. This is about Sophia right now. There's a truck that sells.
Wait, stop for a second. Sorry, this is my reaction to what you just said.
Thank you.
Sorry,
Thank
it's
you.
a little delayed.
There's a truck that just sells grilled cheeses that's usually parked down the street.
Is it good?
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
yeah,
very
yeah,
good,
yeah, yeah.
but it's tough to walk to it because I want to poop my pants. I think I have a lactose situation
Got
happening
it.
with
Oh,
my
yeah.
stomach
I think
Wait.
everyone does except me.
After
I'm
or
fine.
before?
afterwards.
Oh, you're doing bad with cheese now?
I think so. I didn't do cheese or milk products for like a long time.
That's the issue. Once
Yeah.
you stop,
Yeah,
your
then
body
you're done.
Dude.
rejects it.
That makes me think we're never supposed to have it in the first fucking
You're not.
place.
It's
Yeah,
science.
I heard
Look it
that
up.
too.
You're not. We were never supposed to eat that shit.
I've been
But
Interesting.
because it's like, is a cow drinking from my aunt's teats?
cheese.
I wish that we all had the same button because I think we missed a great opportunity.
Next podcast, we have to all have this app with our own laughing.
The same laugh.
So we can't laugh out loud. It
I'm
just
down.
has to be our app.
I don't know that I could not laugh until the end of this podcast.
Oh,
You don't think you can go an hour without laughing?
Well, probably 40 minutes at this point. Are you challenging me?
I
to
mean,
not
no,
laugh?
I want you to laugh. I think you got a good one, buddy boy.
Yeah, your laugh is really beautiful,
Yeah,
and it
it's
makes
thank
me
you.
Infectious. At your funeral, people will be like, "Oh, he when he laughed." You know the shit they always say at every funeral.
You ever take a picture so good that you're like, I hope that that's the main
Yeah.
one at my funeral.
It's so weird to think one of your Instagram photos is gonna be on your
Has to be.
funeral.
Somebody's gonna
Yeah.
print it out. It's
Yeah.
gonna be in a square format.
Oh, isn't that
I
weird?
feel like mine is probably gonna be my senior picture. Even when I'm 80, they're just gonna put. Somebody's gonna be like, "Yeah, this picture is the only nice one that was ever taken of her."
I mean,
Yeah.
you look the same since you were like 15, so you'll
And I'll
probably look the same as
when I'm
80.
Yeah,
Just
Different
different
hair
color
length.
hair, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It'll
Are you
be,
gonna redo the green?
I'll do purple when I'm 80.
I find it interesting
Oh,
you're not
purple.
doing well with cheese. I've been having issues with liquids. If I drink something, within minutes, it's gotta go.
Okay.
It's just gotta go.
Was this
Like out your penis?
Yeah, I read my friend was like, "Oh, come to my bridal party. That's like 2 hours away, all the way in another part of the state." And I was driving, and I was like, "Oh, shit!"
yeah.
I had to run into a super Target, which I'd never been in before, and oh my
Like
god.
instantly after drinking?
Oh, like 15 minutes, and it was an emergency. Like I've had more bathroom emergencies this year than my entire life combined.
Maybe you have a yeast infection.
I've almost shat my pants a lot recently.
How do you
Go
get-
on.
wait,
Do you want to talk about the last time
how
you
do
shat
get-
your pants?
Wait, how do you get a yeast
Almost. I almost had. You can't get that, I don't think.
Oh, you fucker. I thought I had a yeast infection.
You're gonna. Here's what you just took from me.
I don't know why I said I don't think. You
Here's-
definitely can't get a yeast
Damn.
infection.
Here's the gift you just took from me. For the next at least 45 minutes, I was gonna have Will thinking that he might have a
The
yeast infection.
I was thinking about the Dave & Buster's toilet seat I sat my bare ass on.
Eventually, because I know Will, we
could.
would get up from doing this. He would go into the other room and look up on his phone, can I get a yeast
Yeast
infection?
infection.
And you ripped that away from me. That
Okay,
year.
ripped
let's say
it away.
You
UTI.
owe me $12.
You might
and
have a
you ripped that
UTI.
from me.
You might have a UTI.
You
That
definitely
you
got
might,
me.
you might definitely.
Oh,
have
I might have a UTI?
That's a real
I
thing
don't
that you-
get vagina.
It doesn't
No.
matter. Man.
Can you
If
get it
if
without
You
that?
can get a
dirty
UTI as a
hands,
male.
and you're giving yourself the ooh-ah
If
handshake.
you pee all the time, you could have a UTI. We're just
Shit,
trying
I
to
could
scare
have
him
a
here
UTI.
over on SourceFed Podcast.
But it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn.
Well,
Well, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh God, that laugh.
The UTI laugh.
The UTI laugh.
I was going to say something about shitting my pants. Right.
Oh,
Yes,
you've been
please.
shitting
This
yourself.
hasn't really happened to me before, and maybe it's because I drink coffee a lot now, but that doesn't really make sense or make. Anyway, what I do is I'll drink coffee And then let's say on the weekend I'll go coffeeing.
Humble brag.
I'll walk to a coffee shop, and then I'll walk to like a thrift store because that's the life I live.
Wow.
Or I'll walk somewhere. I like to walk, or I used to. I'm a little lazy now. So I walk to the coffee shop. I drink the coffee. Then I'm walking around. Let's say I'm at a thrift store. Oh, I gotta find a cool shirt. And then
You start to get the gurgles.
And then all of a sudden, it's instant. It's
Yeah.
not slow. Like, oh, I have to shit. It's like you're about to shit your pants, girl. So
Can you
there's
describe the noises? Do you get the noises
no noise.
first?
There's no noise. I'm just like about to shit my pants immediately. So then I have to like this has happened multiple times. I'm like, fuck, I gotta go home. There's a Goodwill right across the street from my house. I clench and I run across the street.
You clench and run?
I go into I don't run, but I just like walk fast. I'm like, oh man, hope I don't shit. And then I'm like, but if I did, it's okay. I'm close to my house. Like,
Because if you start running, it's bad.
right, you don't want to run.
Because then
Sorry,
you
I said
are
run.
gonna
It was
shit
a
yourself.
lie. It was a lie.
No.
Let me finish. So I get home. Go to the bathroom. Oh, I have 3 other roommates. Guess who's taking a shower?
Everyone.
Oh.
Everyone
Everyone's
else.
taking a
You
shower.
have to pull that
I
move.
can't get in. Oh, this happened. I couldn't get in for like 30 minutes and was just sitting at the dinner table anticipating. I was like, you can hold it, girl. You can hold
Yeah.
it.
You live in a house with 4 other people. You have 1 bathroom.
3 other people. There's 1 bathroom.
Is it a hostel?
There's 2 bathrooms, but one is in the one roommate's room. So if he's home, I can't use it. If he's not home, I'm allowed to use it.
I hope that guy pays
Yeah.
twice as much rent as anybody else.
I also have my own bathroom. That was a big part of my decision making for apartments. I've gotten to a point in my life where I can't be shitting in the same shit as somebody else.
Sure.
Like,
well,
I
you're
don't ask
supposed
for
to
much.
flush.
I flush.
I want to move into a 1-bedroom with 2 bathrooms.
1 bedroom with 2 bathrooms.
So then if I have to shit and a friend has to shit, if I have to shit and my man has to shit, if I have to shit and also have to shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Classic 1 bed, 6 bath situation.
I lived in a 4-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms, and that was pretty unique. We could all be handling our business except for one person at once.
Yeah.
But
That-
like, the chances are slim that you all have to go to the bathroom.
Oh no, it's not. Not with 4 growing boys.
Those growing boys.
If you all go to Olive Garden,
That night.
chances are you'll have to shit at the
Yes.
same time.
Oh, I haven't been to Olive Garden in a minute.
Oh, that reminds me of a story I read on www.so-curlylorena.com. If you have curly hair, you probably look awful unless you're reading that
This
blog.
I mean, coconut oil, I learned, is good, but if you use it too much, Sophia told me it can make your hair bad.
You know what I just learned about coconut oil from Brie Essrig this
What?
morning?
What'd she
If you
say?
put it on condoms, it's not good, so don't use it
It'll like
with sex.
disintegrate the condom.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Damn, I've been putting
So
it all
don't
over my condoms
use-
and dick.
You could use it
You're
your
not
own
supposed
self
to use coconut oil as lube.
unless you're going au natural.
Oh, natural, which is...
Because that's what they do in
hey,
porn.
Hey, it's
Really?
a
They use
risk.
coconut oil?
Yeah, I know a porn friend who
Really?
uses coconut oil. But they also don't have condoms because everyone's clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle, which is
But
really
also,
good.
condoms prevent pregnancy.
Right, but
So does coconut oil.
So does coconut oil, for sure.
No
You-
one, yeah.
Yeah, you could ejaculate into coconut oil and there will never be a baby.
It's a natural subsidiator.
Hey, don't listen to that.
No, I'm dead serious, kids. Like,
Dude, go ask your health teacher tomorrow if you come in a jar of coconut oil, will there be a kid? And I'm almost positive they'll say, no kids.
I want to joint teach a sex ed class with you.
Let's get that Toyota thing popping again.
That's not a bad. That's not a bad.
This is not a good idea.
coworkers video.
We could teach kids how to make new
Mike
kids.
and Will teach sex ed.
Yeah.
I never even took a sex ed
A class of high schoolers.
A class of 30-year-olds.
school.
I'll take college students.
College
I'll take college
class.
students that definitely know more than me and done it way more than me. Look, put your dick in a coconut oil, never get to go pregnant.
I promise you'll almost never have a new kid after this.
Speaking of New Kid on the Block,
Oh,
it's a band.
Step 1.
yeah. What else about it?
Is that all you... Do you know anything else about...
You can't change the subject to
Staring at
nothing.
the blank page.
No, that's not
before
a...
you open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate like the west side. You can jump on.
I don't know this.
Something
It's on
Natasha
commercials though, right?
Bedingfield.
so close. you
Yeah, it's
can
on most of the
almost
commercials.
taste
I bet that song
it.
gives free song.
Inhibitions feel
Really don't rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you.
Only you got it in.
The is where your book begins and the rest still on the end. Oh, I remember I saw it on a commercial when I was in middle school, and I would always be excited when it came on because that ending part, and the rest is still unwritten.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Because it speaks to all. It's a very relatable lyric.
Right.
The rest is unwritten.
Release your
The
inhibitions.
rest is still unwritten.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for
The
you.
rain on
What do you think Natasha Bedingfield's doing right now?
What does
you
she
guys?
even look like?
I don't know.
Natasha Bedingfield is
I
a
used to
beautiful
play
blonde lady from
Pocket
Yeah,
Full of
Canada.
right.
Sunshine on the ukulele
There are no
for the
beautiful
school
women
talent
in
show.
Canada.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a
There's not
Was that
a
her as well?
single one.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Nelly Furtado or Natasha Bedingfield?
Nelly Furtado.
Furtado.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, she's cool.
See, I told you.
Aw, she looks like a Chelsea Handler.
You know who she looks? She looks
see.
like Chelsea Handler and
Let's
Ric
see.
Flair's daughter
Show
had a
me.
baby.
I don't know who Ric Flair is.
Her name is Charlotte Flair.
She looks like Chelsea Handler, huh?
Flair for greatness.
Whoa. She looks like Chelsea Handler's sister or kid.
I met Chelsea Handler once. She said I was a funny black guy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you gonna put that as a quote on the back of your album? Somewhere
Yeah,
people
on the back.
download it?
I'll put it at the
that
end
as
of
your
the last
Twitter
track.
bio.
Yeah.
She said-
Chelsea Handler told me, or just put the quote and then put Chelsea Handler.
Oh, funny black guy. She said it's sarcastic too, because I don't think she wanted me to be funny.
Yeah, but when you're reading it, that doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. It's just a quote. Like funny. Oh, funny black guy, huh? Yeah.
I had a comedian tell me, "Yeah, you'll definitely be something someday." Like that. But written down,
Yeah.
it looks like a vote of confidence.
Totally. That's how you get people.
Somebody told me, Candace, you're a piece of garbage.
But if you say it in a different inflection, like put the inflection on peace.
Candace, you're a piece of garbage.
See? What's that mean?
I'm still sorry that I said that and I didn't mean it, and I was just
okay.
angry that day.
I meant it when I said it afterwards.
Well,
I could see a piece of garbage.
this was fun.
Candace, do you like
mile away.
sherbet?
No.
You don't like sherbet?
I mean, I haven't had it in years. I think, I used to eat the rainbow sherbet
Yeah.
when I was a kid. And it was good. It was good, but I prefer ice cream.
Okay.
I don't know the difference. Like sherbet's like for people who like got problems.
It's ice cream for colorblind people.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there's
Yeah.
still dairy and
Exactly.
sherbet, though.
Is there?
Yeah.
exactly.
Sorbet is dairyless. And it's just like a ton of sugar, water, and fruit.
Oh.
I love
It's
water and
so
fruit.
much sugar.
If I could live off water and fruit, that Steve Jobs diet, I would.
All
Are
right.
you still doing the Soylent stuff?
No, I have not had any Soylent in 2017.
Is there a reason?
I stopped drinking Soylent because I love Soylent. I think it's brilliant, but I stopped getting hungry because I was already like my hunger was already low, and then the Soylent just made it even lower. I was just like, I got to start eating real food.
Damn.
But once I bet this summer I'll get super busy again and I'll start hitting that shit.
You'll start hitting the Soylent.
I'll start hitting the Soylent shit. You don't know me.
But you still like it. You
I
were
still
doing
like
it
it.
every
Oh,
day
yeah.
and you still like it.
Yeah, I
There's something
love
to be said for
Soylent.
that.
I fuck with Soylent. It's good if you're like the type of person that's like, I just want to keep doing stuff and I don't really want to eat. I just want to. It's like a video game.
So you think I have lower ambition because I don't want to fuck with Soylent?
yes.
You saying
yes.
I take time out of my day to eat a sandwich so I don't work as hard as
son
you?
Of a bitch. Oh, you eat and breathe.
Wasting time.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to add a little bit of education to this podcast.
Okay, what do you want to
All right, so ice cream is a popular semi-frozen dairy product, often eaten
Semi-frozen.
as dessert, and popularly known as the Great American Dessert. Interesting, I disagree. It is primarily made of milk, cream, sugar, and some flavoring as the major ingredients for its most basic form.
Can I pause you right there?
Nope.
Can I just pause you right
No.
there?
However,
Can I
with
just pause you
time-
right there?
I'm the
Okay.
judiciary
I just
court.
wanted to know
There's
what
applause.
you would think. Candace Carzales, what do you think is the most American possible dessert?
Ice cream, not sherbet.
Oh, I thought that's what we're doing. Anyway, go
Oh,
ahead.
we were talking about ice cream.
Now I'm completely
All right.
confused as to what's
Sorry, it's cake. However, with time, many recipes have been formulated that include other ingredients like eggs, fruit, and colorings. Okay, so that's ice cream. So now about the sherbet. One second.
Are you
Sherbet.
still on Yelp?
Sherbet is a fruit-based ice cream made by mixing
There are
fruit.
reviews from Dick's?
Hey, listen. Sherbet is a fruit-based ice cream made by mixing fruit. Thank you, puree.
Ooh, you're going to
and
have to read something more
flavorings
interesting.
With either 2% or less butterfat. Okay, so it's less butterfat than ice cream. So generally, ice cream and sherbet are made by a similar process. Interesting. And are only differentiated by the ingredients that go into either product. Interesting. Sherbet is made by mixing fruit
This
juice
made me grab my phone.
Go back to Yelp.
and a little bit. Okay, great. So that was the educational part of this podcast, and we can continue with
What are we going to say to get listeners
whatever.
back?
Okay.
And there they are.
Hey, listeners.
And we're back.
That was really funny, man.
Podcasts are cool.
Makes me want to choke myself.
You used to have 17 podcasts.
Yes, that was crazy times doing all that shit. I think I'm starting a new one again.
Oh, yeah?
7?
Yeah, I am.
About what?
I'm going to be on a podcast, John and Jessica. Okay? You want to
Okay.
come be on it? I was on yours.
I was already on yours and we lost the footage, so
be
I
on
wasn't on it.
Holy shit.
History has no. You
Can I
were.
be on a podcast?
Yeah, that did happen. And it was a good one, too. And yeah, you can. And
I
you,
had tons of fun.
you told a story about when you were a kid or something, and it was funny, but I forget. Then we lost the footage.
Now it's lost forever. I'll never have that memory.
I hope someday we find a vault here when we move out that has all of our lost footage.
It has
in
the table talk with Milana and
Yep.
Billy Scafuri and my episode of your show, and also the video part of this new blog that I just found called www.so-curlylorena. And
You
you
got
could,
me.
if you have curly hair, you're fucking up.
I took some
I've
of the
been
photos on
meaning
the
to start a
website.
podcast for about 3 years.
Start.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Just get recording
You
equipment.
record it on GarageBand, but I need a
Or your phone.
I need a microphone, right?
No,
Yeah,
man, you could
dude.
record a whole podcast that's decent quality on your phone now.
Really?
You honestly could. Or just steal shit from here. And when Ricky comes up to you, say, fuck you, bitch. And then
Yeah.
keep going.
Ricky's like,
okay.
why does your shirt look so bulky? Like you have 12 microphones under it.
Right.
And you say something about bitches or whatever, and then you
Okay.
run away. You
Oh,
run.
okay.
You
Just-
run.
Get it right here in the prefrontal cortex and be like, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, okay. This is really interesting information. And
That's what people who do wrong things do. When they get called out, they get mad. And get
aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
I like to yell when we're not on camera. I love yelling at Mike.
I do too. I honestly do like yelling. I spent the most of my first 21 years being very quiet till I met Steve, and since then I've learned that yelling is actually quite fun.
Yeah. Yelling it's therapeutic.
Yep.
I don't know what cathartic means, but it might be that.
But also cathartic.
My family loves
Yeah.
to yell.
Yeah, my mom does. My mom is yeller. Once my mom started going through menopause, oh my God, everything changed.
I don't think you'll ever find anything more honest than a woman going through
Yep.
menopause.
The worst thing I ever did in my entire childhood was my mom. I don't remember what happened. There was a bunch of shoes in our living room for whatever reason. And I remember my mom was yelling about it because she was having a hot flash. And I was
Sure.
like, I said, can you calm down? And she fucking lost her shit. She said, calm down.
Get tornado backhanded.
Calm down. Don't ever tell your mom to calm down.
Yeah.
I said,
Wow.
the two things I said to my parents that I should never say is I called them you people, and I told my mom to calm down, and she will never forget those things.
I said the
That's
F word.
the worst thing you've ever done.
I've
Yeah,
said
honestly, me,
fuck in
yeah.
front of my mom once in like
Once?
a yeah.
Wow,
Well,
this
no,
is making
as
me
an
feel like a garbage
fuck
child.
the rest of my story.
Sorry. No,
Fuck
keep
the
going.
rest of my
Keep
story.
What did you say?
going.
Tell me.
So I said it when I was too young, and I was too young to say that, and I said it in front of my mom as far as well, fuck this or something like that, and she hit me before I could inhale again to say my next thing.
Fuck this.
And I had no idea what was happening. I just knew that I was hit.
Yeah.
Someone hit me, and it was the worst. And then I didn't do it again for 15 years.
Smart.
Now
Oh
I
my
swear in
God.
front of my parents all the time because it's hilarious.
Do
It
you
makes
really?
me
Because
feel
you're an
weird.
adult?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. I've never said a bad word. Well, once again, I didn't curse until I was 21 years old and I moved here. I said the F word for the first time in that white wall room over there.
Is that true?
Really?
Yeah, that's true. I never said a curse word until I worked here.
Holy shit.
And I kind of said damn a couple months ago. in front of my parents, and they didn't
Just
trip.
testing the waters.
Just by accident. My parents say more stuff than I do, so.
Yeah. That's good. You keep it like that because then you could always be like, well, you guys swear.
You guys
Not
said,
me, you
damn,
guys.
Shit. Yeah.
So your mom and dad don't watch anything you do here.
I mean, I guess they do now, and I still say I keep it pretty tame. Like, people be like, it's pretty clean. I think I had you probably remember, like, a year or two ago, I was cursing a lot because I just did it for the first time. And now I'm kind of, like, calmed down.
Everyone is a broad, sweeping generalization, but I feel like most of the people that I know, that I grew up with, they find something bad and then they do it, whether it's swearing or whether it's like a certain type of joke you're not supposed to say, whether it's like weed or alcohol. It's like you discover the thing and then you do it to the point where you learn your own life lesson. Like, I shouldn't be doing whatever this is. I'm doing whatever this is too much. And then, like, the mark of how grown up you are is how good you are at scaling that stuff back or not doing it anymore.
I'd say mine was like 2015, first half of 2016, like literally on the
Swearing
podcast.
too much.
Swearing and shit. Just like, that was me. I was in I call it my Kanye phase, my Kanye days. When I discovered Kanye, when he came out with Yeezus, and I was like, listen to that, and My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy, I was just like mad, but in a happy way. But yeah, and like you say, you kind of just go all at it for a while, and then now I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
I feel like I've been a potty mouth for a few years. I mean, I feel like
Teenager?
I guess so, but I feel like with my content,
I thought you were gonna say
so
something else.
much. When I was on camera, it was very clean. You know?
Yeah.
My mom liked that, okay.
Yeah.
And now I work here, and the true Candace is out of the bag.
Oh, did she watch?
Yeah. And she supports me hardcore. Shout out to my mom. She'd like watch a video and she'd be like, that was really funny. And I'm like when I first started working here, I was like, hey mom, don't know if you're gonna want to watch this video. We were sponsored by sex toys, just a heads up, like just so you know. And now like the videos are, you know, I say whatever I want and it's great. And my mom supports me. Thank you, Mom. You're the best.
Yeah.
But I was home for the holidays and listen, my family, they're nice people, but my aunt, she's very like clean. She has two like daughters, like 12 and 14 and stuff, and like I'm scared of what she thinks about me. Like I'm like, okay. She's like, how do I watch you? And I gave her the
With the
YouTube.
sound
I gave
off.
her the YouTube channel. My sister was like, let's watch one right now, and I was like, no, because the video that had just come out was our Christmas video that you put together where we were like, if we knew the night before Christmas or something. And I just said, come 50 times in the video. I don't know what was wrong with me either because honestly, I don't, even though I like am myself on camera, that was like too much myself.
You
Like,
had like 2 weeks where you were saying that word a lot.
yeah, I also do this phase where I say I have like a keyword every 2 weeks.
That's true.
Or like a phrase. So I guess cum was the word
That was the week.
that week. And that was the video that had just come up. My sister's like, let's watch a video. And I'm like, no. And then my aunt was like, how do I find, how can I watch it? And I'm like, fuck. Like, I just don't want her to watch that video.
Yeah.
Any other video, she can watch. But that one video, oh God, I hope she didn't watch or see it. She'd be like, oh,
That's a weird
Candace
spot.
needs to come home now.
Yeah, Candace is done
Candace
with
needs to
Hollywood.
move. Yeah.
She got broke out there.
But anyway, yeah, I regret that video.
There was a
honestly.
while where I was where people
Peace
would ask
out,
me the
watch
same
it.
people would ask me the same question, like friends that I haven't talked to in a while or family that you always kind of want to tiptoe around because you want them to respect you regardless of what you're doing. Yeah. And I would be like real picky and choosy with the stuff that I would send to them or whatever. But now I'm just like, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, that's like one less person I have to remember to text so we don't fall out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've done that too. Like I used to with my family. Once I moved out to LA and kind of became myself, I was like, oh, when I go back home, I need to be home version. But I realized that like that's not me anymore. So that would be me being fake. So now everywhere I go, no matter which one of my family members I talk to, I have to be Billy. So
Yeah.
I have an interesting little story.
oh yeah,
Y'all know about my dad. Oh, sorry.
where he at?
Who knows? In Michigan. And I remember I hadn't talked to him in years. Like we would exchange emails very briefly, but he got a hold of my phone number, called me, and then was telling me that he like loved this YouTube video. I don't know why I'm whispering. I'm like, oh, I hope he's not watching.
Well, he might be behind you.
Oh shit.
Let's bring him out.
So we're like talking on the phone, whatever, catching up somewhat. It was very strange. Hadn't talked to him in years. And then he was telling me like, oh, I love this video, this YouTube video you made, but you could cuss less.
Oh no, you don't get to say anything.
Now's not.
Excuse me?
You missed your cue, Dad.
Yeah, my dad was there and he didn't get to say anything. So like, yeah.
Hey, Dad, catch me again when I'm 7.
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? You should have said that. You should have responded like
Catch
that.
me outside. How about that?
Your dad doesn't watch anything else on the internet, so he doesn't get it. It's like, well, we can go outside, but there's no one here. We just talk right here.
That's funny. That's a different language. I'm so happy that video went viral.
Oh, my sweet goodness.
That she just got like, that's another language that you can speak.
Yeah.
Like, catch me outside. Like where I'm from, that's how people talk. Even though she sounds a little southern to me, but that's another language.
She's choosing.
She's like 13, 14, and she privated. I was trying to look at her Instagram because I was like, okay, who is this chick?
Is she even old enough to have one?
Right. But anyway,
Somebody
she started posting pictures of her with money and like her nails and her hair are done, whatever. And then so I looked at it one day and then I wanted to look at it again the next day and it was privated. And she said, I'll unprivate my account when I hit 50K followers or something.
What the fuck?
So her account was public, but now it's private until she reaches
What's her
a certain
username?
amount of
What is
followers.
she
Catch me
doing?
outside.
How is she getting money?
Her username was Bad Baby with H's. It was like BHAD.
Bad speller with
BHABIE, Bad Baby. But then she like changed it again. So she changed her username, privated her account.
Hit me up on Bad Speller, capital F.
Catch me outside. How about that? I love saying it.
Slim Thugga is her username
that's
here.
the new one?
She now has 4.4 million followers.
She's verified.
Really?
Yep. Well, that's some bad
Why
words.
do people, hold on, why do people
Is her account public now?
Why do people do the
Yeah.
selfie video and then play music in the background and like mouth the lyric?
words.
Who's that for?
That's like they're letting you know this is how I feel.
But the music isn't even like native to the video, so the music is very clearly coming from like a distant source that doesn't sound good at all.
I want to make lip sync videos again. Like when people would just lip sync videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
When YouTube started, like
Yeah.
I would lip sync to Lady Gaga.
Wow.
Can I tell you something?
Is that a true fact? Who knows? We'll never know.
This
There's only
video,
one way to search for it.
this video has 3 million views. This one of her, as you were saying, playing someone else's music while staring into the camera, has 3 million views on it.
With an Instagram
psycho.
filter, and she has 10.1.
I guess she didn't ask for 50K followers to private. It must have been like, she was probably like 4 million or so. She was probably at 3 million. She was like, I don't know. Great. Okay, cool.
I've never had that many people look at something I did, and I feel like I work real hard.
Well, that's the you got to stop working hard. You got to start being offensive
I've been in a
and
couple viral
not
videos. So
what?
What do you think I should
I've
do?
been in a couple viral videos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Describe all of them.
Well, the one I acted in, and then in the other one, I also acted in it. So
Thank you.
Interesting.
you're welcome. They're on YouTube. Check
Good.
them out.
How's she getting more plays than Drake on her Instagram?
I've never seen Drake lip sync anybody else's songs.
I feel like I have.
Do you
I've
think-
never seen Drake on Dr. Phil.
I've seen every public image of Drake in the world. And Obama. I like that Obama isn't, since he's no longer president anymore, there are like paparazzi photos of him. So like now if I go on my Instagram Explore page, every couple one will be like, Obama outside. And I really enjoy that.
Dr. Phil is so annoying. Like
kind of
my
annoying.
mom used to watch the show years ago, and like I remember I was watching the Cash Me Outside girl clips on YouTube the other night because I was like, who is this girl? Because I didn't know a
What's
lot
this
about the
mean?
meme. And they like showed a video about how the girl acts insane like to her mom. She just like mistreats
Yeah,
her
like
mom
punching her
hardcore.
mom and shit.
And then the mom was like, come on, give it to me, bitch. And I was like, hell
my
yeah. And then
God.
Dr. Phil was like, why'd you think it was okay to call your daughter that? And it's like, I mean, she's treating you like garbage. If she says the word bitch, like, isn't that okay?
Yeah.
Or am I in the wrong way? Am I wrong? I
Also,
don't know.
she's kind of being a bitch, and correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
You should have asked him that.
I don't know
She's
if
like,
you're
come.
looking at the
Her
same
mom was
thing I'm
like,
looking
come
at.
at me, bitch. Like, give it to me then. You give it to me, this shit to me all the fucking time. And Dr. Phil's like, You think that's okay? That you said, come at me, bitch?
Good impression.
You
That actually is a
think
good
that's
impression.
okay? And she's like, she quiets. He's just so, I'm like,
Yeah. Here's the thing. Your kid doesn't just like show up like that. You know,
How
like
does
that
this happen?
happens because you ignored your kid for however many years and left him in front of a TV instead of
Maybe.
like saying,
or she's
maybe
a
don't do any of this
psycho. Or
shit.
maybe
If her
she's
mom
a
had
psycho.
got-
Even that, but
I
you have
guess I just
learn
want to be on the
fucking-
side of the mom.
Her mom should have. If her mom had got menopause earlier in life, like when she was like 6.
A woman with hot flashes would not put up with any of the
None of
shit that lady said.
She would for sure be angrier than the kid every time.
My mom would throw hands on a consistent basis.
Throw hands and then be sorry a couple minutes later.
Right.
Like, you know what? My bad.
Doesn't mean you didn't deserve it.
I love that. I miss that. I've been thinking about lately if I would want to go relive any of my memories, and honestly, my mom having hot flashes might be what I would go back to.
Yeah, I'm sure she's saying the same thing. God, I miss these hot flashes.
I miss 5 years ago. Not at all.
How long does menopause last? How many
don't
years
know.
does that last?
Anyone know? Any older
I don't
women
really
here
want to
Anyone?
experience.
We definitely have none
in
here.
the audience?
I'm actually interested. I will find out.
I had a choir teacher that was a jerk. He
Okay.
was a jerk and like would just like say really mean things to me. And I was like, one time in class, I was like, oh, I'm really hot, and I like took my sweatshirt off or something. He's like, what, are you going through menopause? And I was like, oh, that's not cool to say to a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, that guy
That's
has
messed up.
very limited experience with women, and he has one line that he uses on all women, regardless of their age, and that's the line.
It says right here about 4 years. So yeah,
4
my mom's
years.
probably just out of menopause. She's been pretty chill.
My
Yeah.
poor mom, she's
I think
smack
she's
dab
gonna
in
be
the middle.
super stoked about this podcast.
I mean, shit. I don't think she cares.
I don't want to swear for the rest of it, just in case your mom.
If she comes, slaps the shit out of you too.
She was here. I managed not to get hit by her while she was here.
She was here once. I think we want to do that again too. They were saying having our parents come back and do some crazy shit.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah, I'm down. It'll be great.
Candace,
What about it?
would you have your mom here to do crazy shit?
Not crazy shit, but she's like down to be on camera. You know,
Yes.
she'll be like, Candace.
Co-workers hang out with Candace's mom for a little while.
My dad's
That's
done
like
some
not a
crazy
bad
shit.
oddity. She'll just talk to you about. She'll ask you every question about your life.
Yeah.
And she'll just be like, I don't know. She's very nice.
How
She's
about
very nice?
how about co-workers watch Magic Mike XO with your mom?
Oh my God! Yes, that's the oddity idea. Mark it in the calendar.
Put it in the Goo Goo Doc.
We have a bit of my dad. My dad goes to this thing every year called the Hollywood Carnival, I think it's called. And it's like he dresses up. What are those people? They're like, basically like these. He gets in this tribal outfit and goes around and dances. And it's real embarrassing. And this
For who? Not for him.
Not for him, just the people. And this year he was like, well, you know, I really like people be like, let's do a bit where I'm your uncle and I'm gonna go around in the outfit and do the dancing. And so he gets John to go all the way down there on a Saturday and record him. And every time I call him, he's like, so you gonna use my bit? I'm like, you know, when we get a rainy day, we'll throw it in. So I still
Dad, I
have
can't
that footage.
fit it in right now.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I was supposed to record something today to go up this Monday, and I have no idea, so I might as well.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the one.
That's the one. My
By
dad's
this
deep
Everybody,
point-
dive.
welcome back to People Be Like. Meet my dad, and that's just a clip of him.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
We're
shit.
out at the Hollywood Carnival with my dad. Dad to you, and then it cuts to him.
Oh, and he's doing like a racist ass Jamaican accent and shit. like,
Now I want to see it a lot.
yeah, it's I don't want to see it because it's my father.
Yeah.
But if it was somebody else's dad, I'd be like, let's upload that shit
Well,
tonight.
to be fair, he's pretending to be your uncle.
Pretend to be my uncle when you're clearly my father.
I'll be my brother, and
Yeah.
you be you.
Wow.
You be you.
Honestly, what a journey we had here today. We talked about parents. We talked about Dr. Phil. We talked about Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Yeah.
We
This
talked-
weekend
what
I
else
learned
did
about
we
using
talk
my
about?
core.
We talked about Dick's Last Resort.
We did.
We talked about
Menopause.
menopause.
We know it lasts 4 years now.
Menopause.
average.
This was very educational. You know, we learned about ice cream, sherbet.
Yeah.
Sorbet.
I kind of tuned out during that
Sorbet.
part, but we did. The information's all
checking
there.
my
Well,
phone.
that's okay. It wouldn't be the first time I'm ignored.
It's okay. Well, what's gonna happen next, Candace?
It's cool. I tune out Mike constantly.
It's true. You have to.
I have a watch down at 3 o'clock. It's 2:47. So I have to go look at some shit.
Bring us home, Candy.
Thanks, everybody. Watching. Thanks, everybody, for watching and listening to this podcast. I've been Candace Carzales and
Mike Falzone, catch me on Instagram. Have a bad day.
William Haynes.
Haynes.
Catch me on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm at Candace Sucks. Mike is at Mike Falzone, and Will is at Mr. William Haynes.
Listen to my new mixtape that
Follow
just came
us.
out, The Rise.
Kiss us.
Oh, and can we give one
Hug
more
us.
shout out to our sponsor?
Oh yeah, what is it?
So curlylorena.com.
That was great.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
Love you.
Is this?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Good
Probably
luck for us.
IKEA just smashed together wood chips.
Speaking of getting smashed in IKEA, let's cut to a clip. Are you drooling? Are you crying? You just spit up a little bit? Do you have a good day?